Yeah, folks, Quilliteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We are the Uncreatives. Let a few days go by since the last episode. A bit more construction has happened here. Also did a little bit of cleaning inside the base. It was actually called for, and we actually did get a slight source of food poisoning from the cooking here. We actually just got the cooker turned off. We did a round of cleaning. I'm going to go, because now things look better. I'll bring cleaning back down to 2, but I'm going to keep the cooking suspended while we're not actively doing a bunch of cleaning spam. One thing I actually did try while in between episodes, I was like, you know what? I've got 2 shuttle engines now. That's just wealth that we're not doing anything with. I'm like, you know what? We can't sell it. Let's just throw it outside and let it decay. Apparently shuttle engines don't decay. So probably by design, because you do get them sort of outside in the first place. Maybe next time we get a Molotov cocktail, we'll just set them on fire. I don't know if we can attack them. Anyway, Lures Out has reached the Luton town just nearby here. We're going to do some trading. We're going to try to remember to look for Luciferum as well. So I'm not going to buy any of those things. We're going to unload some of these. I actually don't know if they're going to have enough stuff worth buying is the problem. Maybe, you know what? I'll buy a bunch of medicine. I'll buy the Glitter World medicine. That's okay. We'll sell that. Like, yeah, no Lucy. Okay. Which will keep... See, I want to get rid of all the jade. Blocks. Okay, you know what? I'll get another pulsar. Not going to get tech prints because it's just going to add to the list of things I've got to research. We're selling the wake up production. Oh, we're going to buy television and Penoxygen. Oh my god, Penoxygen is going to be amazing. I don't know if anyone needs a heart. We don't need a mind screw. Maybe I'll buy the bionic leg. We'll just have it be ready for later. That's going to be fine. I need to convert the wealth somehow. I'm not going to buy any of those things. Hellcat rifle wouldn't be the worst, but no. All right. Sell you. Disruptor flares. We're not playing with anomaly. Does it do anything else? Stun cyclic sensitive creatures. Okay, could still maybe do something, but no. Oh, no, I'm not going to sell the smoke pop. I am going to buy the shock lance. Okay, so we're down on money. Now we're kind of starting to take all their money. Before I go and assign any more here, is there anything I want to buy? Buy gold, but there's not really any reason for it. Tube television. I mean, we could put it in the dining room, but no. Buy more gold. No. Okay. So they've got another $100. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, head home. We'll cycle that, and then I think this is the next one. 14 days. 7 days. I mean, I guess I could go to the tribal as well, but come home for now anyway. Okay, good. Masterwork Devil's Strand Duster. Oh, that's quite nice. Someone might go and equip that. That's possible. Legendary face mask. Okie dokie. Working on the flooring. And how are we looking block-wise? 1,200 blocks. We actually might be basically done now. No, it was 4,000. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused about how much more I need. All right, let's not mess with anything yet. Masterwork clothing is groovy. Nothing's been delivered here because that's a construction job. We have other things. Hello, Caravan is back. Glad to have ya. I mean, we'll use the blocks at some point, probably, maybe. I don't know. Okay, 4 per. Outstanding is... maybe 500, so we need 2,000, which, okay. Smash was insulted going on food binge. Okay, well, could be worse. Food binge isn't the worst thing in the universe. I might want to unpack those horses faster. Do I want to go and put up the haul for people? I mean, some people are going to be hauling. There's a book in there. I would love to get the book in the library. You know what? I will go and increase the hauling so that we can unpack the horse. Jamila is going on a food binge as well. Intense pain, probably from food poisoning. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, we're going to have to unsuspend the meal job soon, but... So there we go. Someone else has got food poisoning. And Lucy is still something we're short. I think we're down to like 9. I don't know if like some groups are more or less likely to have it. I'm not sure. Still loading this up with kibble, which I guess is still fine. Still have lots. We still have lots of hay, which will rot at some point, which is less than ideal, but whatever. Get another insect raid. We'll get plenty of kibble. Not that I'm asking for one right now, because... Are you cutting stone from blocks? Yeah. Not that I'm asking for one right now because we're busy. Tired survivors. Oh, I'm going to say yes. Can you help with construction? Let me go and convert this room to colonist room. And I'm really not worried about these guys turning on me. Is there any way to sort by these temper? I guess we can sort by ideology. That works. Let me copy one of these as sort of a basic. You can doctor. Not off, turn that off. Turn that. Actually, I guess we don't even want you to warden necessarily. They apparently don't like hunting. And no, they're shit at construction. I mean, you got a 5. I think I'll leave that on. You don't have passion for it. We don't have any mining. And we're probably not about to do any mining. I mean, that's pretty good, but I don't think I'm going to have you. You know what? You can help cut blocks. That's going to be fine. And the hauling. I'm wondering if what I do is I bring the craft back down there, the hauling there, and maybe the clean. And then what we do is we really encourage these guys who kind of suck at everything else. There we go. Hopefully they'll, aggressively go and jump on the block cutting. And if they can't, then they'll do cleaning. All right, that seems fine to me. Could encourage the floors just so that we get the block count going, but at this point, it's fine. Everyone can do things in parallel. I think we're going to finish this with lots of time to spare. I think we have 48 days total, so we used 10. But all the hard stuff is done. I did go and explicitly do a cut plants job just to make sure that we had nothing that could spread fire over here. We're enclosed. If we get raided, no one's going to go and smash the monuments. The annoying thing will still be having to deal with the raid, but they won't put us behind on any of this stuff. There might be a bunch of useless cleaning going on. Well, useless. Semi-useless cleaning going on here because this is part of the home zone, but I think that's okay. Once the floors do go in, the cleaning is going to be less of a problem. Animals being inside here. They might try to smash their way out. I'm going to put a little hunt on that. Because, yeah, if they get desperately hungry, I think they will try to smash their way out of here. And that would be annoying. Go. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe the rabbit as well. Colonist needs rescue. Well, yeah, you're in pretty bad shape. Lucy needs... Oh, psychite as well. Although that's a psychite addiction. You know what? No, we're going to go and administer a psychite tea to you. We could let you get through the addiction, but now is not the time. Now we need people up and functional. There you go. You should be okay there. At some point, we might lose Smash just on the basis that we might not get any Lucy. And oh well, that happens. You're still moving quite slowly because of the food poisoning. Although you're on the recovering side, so there's that. And you're still puking all over. Recently watched a really interesting YouTube video on the Roller Coaster Tycoon, the OG one, about the puking mechanic in that. And like, how detailed it is. It's crazy. That was such a good game. Food stores are very full. Arguably, you know what? Yeah, we don't want to let that rot. So actually, while this is going to take away from our working on the monument, I'll queue these up and then am I going to prioritize them? I don't think I might. Smash, you were right there, so let's go ahead and do this. This is also going to use up some of my blocks. I might not force everything, but they'll do these two because of the delivery. Someone else is going to come and do this other one. And that'll at least take a few things out of here. But yeah, we got a corn harvest. Now, we're not replanting that corn. But that's the thing. The reason I don't tend to do a lot of corn, while it's very labor efficient, this whole sort of feast or famine with it, I mean, kind of literally, it makes it hard to store because you have to build so much more storage for the harvest. And then you risk running out before you get the next harvest. Whereas rice is much more predictable and doesn't need the same sort of bulk storage. But it needs a lot more work. Oh, they built a few more. I guess proximity. And they're chaining. I guess they're chaining. Here, this becomes a higher priority to drop more blocks off. And if they'd overflowed the blocks to the others, it would have chained, which is exactly what happened. Okay, which, you know what? That's fine. That actually didn't represent that much work. Things are still going here. We're still well ahead of schedule. Yeah. And that actually might be really, really important. Now we got lots of food. And thinks things are maintaining cleanliness. I'm gonna go and turn the cooker back on, especially with the extra mouths to feed. Isel, what happened to you? Did you get a social fight and lose badly? Yeah. Oh, with Chris. All right, well. Tried to convert Chris to our ideology. Uh-huh. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. If anything, it'll go the other way. It'll be interesting to see if any of these people offer to join us. Okay, pemmican rot. Fine. Totally fine. You know, I just realized, are shuttle engines even able to burn? Where are they? I thought they were... Oh, there it is. Are they even flammable? Can you set them on fire? 0%. No. Okay. Can we smash them? Hold on. Let me make a stockpile zone here. Clear all. Critical. Shuttle engine. Someone haul that, please. Is that an insta-cancel? How come... What? No stack to merge into. What did I do wrong? Critical priority. Shuttle. Dumping zone. Oh, now someone moved it. Was someone already hauling it, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Smash, you did lose your weapon when you fell down. I have to sneeze. Woo. You know what? I feel like it's been a while since we had an on-video sneeze. Smash, come over here. Pick up your assault rifle. Presumably that was yours. Come over here. Can you? Oh my god, you can't. God. Can we not get rid of a shuttle engine? Okay. Here's the thing. Next time I do a caravan, we're going to tell them to load the shuttle engine. Well, no, I will forget to do this, but let's pretend that I will remember. I will tell them to load the shuttle engine, and then when they're off map, I'm going to get them to drop the shuttle engine, because I think that's something you can do. I think you can drop something from a caravan. We will drop the shuttle engines. It's just a bunch of wealth sitting around that we will never, ever use. And I should have... Oh, mad hair. Should have thought about dealing with that more actively, more sooner. Let me just... Oh, you're going that way. Okay. I mean, I clearly don't need everyone. Oh, did the traps get rebuilt? No. Wait, where's the hair? Oh! Might have died to that one. Completely missed it. Or someone shot it and I didn't notice. I have no idea. Putting stone blocks, that's good. Okay, I'm definitely going to get rid of the bulk stone job. Because this one here is going to manage it. I don't know if we need to maintain 600, but it is happening, and then I don't have to worry about forgetting. Worst case scenario, we end up sitting around with 600 blocks when we don't terribly need it. They still have a little bit of wood construction to do, so they can do that while they're waiting for the blocks to happen. But yeah, these final few blocks will be the bottleneck, but we are going to complete this in record time. Oh my god. Okay. And then, yeah, you guys are still having to go and grab the blocks. Again, I'll go and put more, like, hull limestone chunks in here. This is limestone chunk stockpile, and then we got the marble one over there, and obviously we can fit more things in there. But yeah, if there's some people who are actually doing haul stuff, like maybe some of the new people, maybe they can just haul some chunks inside the base. We can save a little bit of time. Although, no, they're also on crafting duty, so they're going to go just run out, pick up a block on their own that they're going to cut, which is totally fine. You end up with the same amount of walking. The only problem is if you've got people who can't cut, or there's only 2 stations. We would love if some people were hauling while some people were cutting. But as long as they're being productive in some way, it'll be okay. Where are these metal trunks from? I guess they must have already been there. Probably from, like, Randy dropping off random crap on us in the past. We'll go and put a little haul on there, which isn't actually terribly important. You know what? Let me cancel that. We really don't need that right now. Possibly never. Eating a meal. Oh, right. These tables, we're going to have to turn off the gather spot. I mean, it's a neat room, but I don't think we want people partying in here. And I don't think the sarcophagi get used. Would they get used if one of our colonists died right now? So remind me, did I get a mech resurrector serum? No. More social fights, damn. All right. Oh, wow. You got really hit hard. You lost a kidney. Wait, did that happen in this fight or was that before? Clicking topiary. Wow, that is rude. You're missing a kidney. Okay, we might look to trade for a kidney. Oh, I should also check to see if anyone needs a bionic leg. That's true, too. Okay, some of the visitors have tattered apparel. Cougar hunting Salazar. Is fine. What I'll do is I'll just get you to run over here. You should auto shoot. You should have been auto shooting anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Cougar revenge. All right. Reset everyone. We'll finish off. Okay. Overkill reaction, but, you know, better safe than incredibly salty. Yes, here and there. Yes, the bedroom sucks, but deal with it. Actually, I'm going to go and put a floor in here for dirt management. I'm not going to make it a fancy bedroom because it's going to stay as a prison room. Well, maybe it'll change later. I don't know. We're really not looking for more recruits at this point. So yeah, we'll just do that for dirt management rather than beauty, which will get in the way of the construction. But again, we're waiting on blocks right now. So it's, well, I mean, there's some wood stuff. Actually, no, we're not out of wood. 1,300 wood. Okay, I was going to say, if we only had this much, then it might be a trigger to go and cut down some more trees. But no, we're okay there. Okay, Vikingers up. Getting dressed, moving slowly. Like, I could take a look to see if anyone needs a leg right now, but I think the answer is no, and I think anyone who's got slow movement is going to be due to other things. Yeah, I think those are just current injuries, and same with Topiary. And then Bad Boon is slowed down by the Stone Skin. Izel is temporary, so we're not going to do anything there. Stein, slight injury, yeah. Probably just keep the bionic leg for the moment. Which is wealth, but it did lose wealth by buying it, right? Because you always take a little bit of loss on trade. Hell, maybe I should be explicitly sending my worst traders. I mean, that's dumb. If I want to purge wealth, I can just do it off a map dumping, which maybe we'll do on a few more things. I don't know. Psychic stuff over there, which is great. We got a lot of fire foam poppers. I think we have it set to 5 counting equipped. And I think people are unequipping them as we're getting the shock lances and things, which seems okay. Although maybe I should force one person to have it. Combat supplier from an industrial faction? Ooh, okay. Look, let's give them a little chat, please. Talk to Chaz. Geothermal power is done. Oh, baby. I mean, it's not early. We are we're what? Do we land in 5,500 or 5,501? In the case, we're at least 5 years into this playthrough, which is probably late for geothermal power, but given the order of the techs we've researched, feels early and out of sync. Oh, that's fantabulous. So, we got a geothermal there. Oh, okay. I just double-clicked on this. Did not expect this pop-up to happen. Oh, we can sell off the insect jelly if you've got things for us to buy. Zeus hammer, light machine gun, no. Minigun we could consider. Marine armor, yes. Prestige recon, we could give that to Book. I don't know if that would satisfy his I want fancy clothes thing. Okay, that's the insect jelly, components, medicine. We could sell some tea and yayo. What else do you buy? Regular steel helmet, and that. Oh, right, we're not making bandoliers anymore. Keep that. We'll keep that as well. And right, those are skill books. Piano and geothermal. We can sell you. We'll keep this. If only you had some Lucy. And then I'll sell off a bunch of ambrosia. We do have some people who need the psychite tea, but we can sell off a bunch. We're regularly making some. I could sell off packaged survival meals because we do have the means to just turn around and make more. It's time, but maybe I'll just do this. I mean, I guess we could also sell off the Yayo and Gojus because we're just making some. We're keeping some more. I'll just, you know what? It's fine. We got tons of silver. That's obviously not an issue. It's always. I'm just going to look to mostly looking to convert as much stuff from useless wealth to useful wealth wherever possible. Wasn't I about to do? Oh, geothermals. Like I was going to do something when that pop up. Let me pause. So nothing else happens. Oh wait. Okay, I thought I'd be able to see them a little bit more with double click, but all right. What's it called? Geyser? Steam geyser. Steam geyser. So that's quite far. That's quite far. That's quite far. That's close-ish. The one I was looking at. Okay, I was gonna say I think there's one on top. So I think this is the closest within our walled area. I'm not gonna go and get it building completely right now, or. Well, I might do the walled area. That might be fine. Cancel you, and then we're gonna put in a limestone. Oh, interesting, because I'm out of limestone blocks, so I can't even issue that I want the door. But all right, fine. This will be homed. Actually, we're also gonna plan the power cable. Go there. Into there, and we're gonna add that to our home zone. Go, and we will plan a remove roof. Just don't bother building any roof on that. We'll get a door soon. So yeah, they can build a little wall around here. Although, you know what? No, I'm gonna put a forbid on that too. No. Well, no, it's a block sink, and we're still waiting for some blocks. So no. Not that there's a lot of blocks needed. In fact, I'm gonna go and turn our target down back over here. There we go. Because we don't want to end up with a ton of blocks stored. Not a very useful use of our work. Wood still okay. Wood still fine. Okay, great. Well, that is going to finish soon. Oh, right. Did someone equip the Prestige Recon helmet? No, it's on the ground. Book. Sorry to interrupt your sleep, but go ahead and put that on, please. And the marine armor. I could, you know what? You're very important. No, let's put it on one of our meleeers. Baboon's got the grenadier armor, which is recon or armor or marine level. I don't know which. Marine armor. There we go. So both our meleeers now will have marine armor, which will help them a lot. Stein's pregnant again. Oh, lovely. Okay, all this stuff in because it's pretty good quality stuff, please. And then, yeah, when we complete the mission, we'll just go and equip Book on that. But yeah, if we take a look at Book, yeah, you still want clothing. So you've got, I guess maybe the Prestige helmet never applies, or it just needs a certain number of things. But yeah, it might have been that you always want the body armor, but we'll give you the Prestige helmet anyway. Flash Storm, so this is one of the reasons we did set up our little fire break here, so we don't have to worry about any of our construction here lighting on fire. Everyone's unrestricted, which is fine. I guess the newcomers could go and participate in the recreational period. Why not? Flash storm is over. So things are still on fire, which is annoying, but we're not going to go and preemptively fight this fire. It is all here. It will be annoying if the whole map burns down, but I think it's going to be okay. Maybe we'll get rain before this becomes a huge issue. People like not... You're hauling. Why aren't you constructing? Why is Smash hauling blocks instead of constructing? Why aren't people finishing these tables? Because they're quality-based. And therefore, only the best constructor is allowed to finish them. Let me turn off Quality Builder on those. Let me reset everyone. I forgot about that. The Quality Builder makes it so that any building that has a quality will only get finished by the best constructor, which might be Book or whatever. So, and if they're otherwise occupied, then you can lead some weird stuff. I think that might be the last one there. No? Yes? Yes! Odds right. Wait, are they arriving in the fire? Okay, no. Not in the fire, but close enough to be a little concerning. Please wear the Prestige Marine Armor. Book. There we go. Now, we don't want insect hives. We do got to keep this up and alive. I don't think 18 insect hives is going to break us, but I don't think we're going to invite us, even though it's like, oh, yeah, kibble, blah, blah, blah. No. Our priorities for work are fine. I can probably be like, you know what, craft can go back to a 2 across the board. Clean can go back up to a 1 across the board. That's fine. Okay, that's done. And yeah, the fire shouldn't spread to this. This shouldn't need constant cleaning because there just shouldn't be that much traffic through here. Animal plague, well, that's going to put some pressure on our doctors. And we're probably due for another trade caravan soon, right? We weren't that far away. 9 days, or maybe we're a little further than I thought. 2 days, okay, 2 days in the north. And we can go to the tribals as well. Viking, let's get you re-equipped as well with your assault rifle. You can get up anyway and do that. Thank you. All right, looking good. A little bit of idleness on Flapjack, which happens a lot. There's the rain. Yeah, there we go. We didn't even lose that much of the map. And what we're going to do is we're going to unforbid this and that. And also, is there any chance we've got a block sitting around? Limestone door right over there. Good. So this is not a high traffic area. We want this to be as sturdy as possible and, you know, generally fireproofed. And then we can just tear down all these wood-fired and chem fuel generators, because I think the one geothermal is going to do enough power for our demands. This is 3,500 or so, right? I guess we can't see the demand. We can see the output and the excess. Plate armor is done. I don't think we're going to be making any plate armor, but nice to finish another tack. And yeah, hopefully we can get some ranks going on Book. Book must be happy now because you're wearing your clothes. There you go. And you get a positive mood boof? Boof. No. So you just eliminated the negative mood boof. Or the malice from not having fancy clothes. All right. Fair enough. You look very shiny in your golden armor. Even if you died, I think the gold parts stay. Those people are over there. Cutting block. Yeah, we still have a few more blocks to cut, and then there'll be some extra hauling for the limestone chunks, which is going to be a-okay as well. And yeah, getting the outer wall up first before we do the middle is totally okay. Possibly ideal. Oh, that is for the ambrosia. Any other little farming spots on the outside from ambrosia? That one over there, but is it... Oh, no, there's still ambrosia on that one. And then if I come here and double-click that... Oh. There... Oh, actually, we missed an ambrosia on this one. Right there. And then there was another one... Is there not another one? I have here, which can be canceled. Okay. Right. We turned off all the tables. The sarcophagi may be fine. I mean, really, this might be the time to build some sarcophagi inside our freezers and hope that if someone does die, we can resurrect them later with a mech resurrector serum. So maybe I will do that, actually. I'm going to go all these guys. Oh, I can't do that. I've got to click on one. Storage. Clear all. Double click. Oh. Copy. Double click. Paste. Okay, so no one's going to get buried in those. And yeah, what I think I'll do in this room here... I guess wood is totally fine. We're going to prep, say, a pair of these guys. And then we'll set it to colonist only, critical priority. If any colonist dies, they go there. And these graves are critical probably for colonists. I'll set these to just important. Because that way they'll get buried here first. So, storage, clear. Well, that's interesting. Hang on a second. Let's wait for this one to get built. So, you can see here, it's got Stranger Corpse turned off. When I hit clear, I kind of expected everything to be turned off. But what it's doing is turning off human corpses and sort of resetting the rest. Look at that. That's... There you go. So, human corpse, colonist only. Same thing. Colonist, human, critical. There we go. Okay, so if any of my colonists die, they will get put in here, and then they will be frozen so they won't rot until we get a mech resurrector serum. Trick we'd only use once. People have pointed out a few times, and that hadn't really gotten... I mean, we don't have the mech resurrector serum, so this is really, like, maybe being a little too over-enthusiastic, but it is going to be a high-priority search for a quest. I think, did we get offered one for, like, one of the the crash ship things. Did we get offered? And then we just didn't manage it? I feel like that might have been the case. Okay, so you're here. Are you hooked up? You are. So we're going to deconstruct all these. Now, depending, like, I don't know. Right, we need a power tab. Like, there's a mod for power tab. Because I don't know if there's a way for me to check the total power consumption. So we are dipping negative when, ooh, even when there's sunshine and there's this. One geothermal isn't quite cutting it. That's okay, we'll just build a second one. So, and then the same plan of limestone walls all around. Chukka, 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 chukka. And then we're going to go and do a limestone door, say there. And conduit here. Here, so we don't have to disrupt any crops. And then we want to home zone that, and remove roof area. Like so. Okay. And that's going to be our power sorted. Depending on what else we build and what kind of high-tech stuff we end up doing with like mechs and stuff, honestly, this might be actually power for the rest of the game. This base is not following a lot of the growth patterns that we normally do. So it's entirely possible that might be it. Now, of course, we say that a lot, and then it turns out, no, we need infinite power later. But if ever there's going to be a base that doesn't need infinite power, it may be this one. So, first trimester. You got asthma now, too. Oh, man. Okay. Did you always have asthma? Or did that develop somewhere along the way? I don't remember. But yeah, we'll get you hooked up. Now, yeah, we definitely have a deficit. We only have the one battery, so we may get some brownouts for a bit while we wait for this to be constructed. Well, we clearly have all the material for it. That's not a problem. Component, well, normally that'd be very exciting, but we're good on components. We're going to use some here. And this is going to lower wealth. Like, the construction stuff does have some innate wealth built into it, but it's going to be less than the stuff sitting around. I think a wall is worth half as much as the material that was used to build it. Something I have in my head. Doesn't mean it's correct, but it's something I have in my head. Okay, you don't like that we're killing it. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's the situation. You came here asking for help, and you're going to be all cranky about stuff? Come on. That's not how it works. No, 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 my friend. You need to learn the good word that is uncreativism. What are we called? The Order of the Sacred Texts. That's right. Not the texts, the texts. Very different. And yeah, construction people on construction, just people. Oh, we can turn it off on Isabel now. So, like, we don't care about you gaining skill. You don't even gain skill that quickly. And the others can just have it go, and that's going to be okay. Nice little bulk job again. Very good. Jack having a little bit of a wander, which is fine. We still don't have to mine anything. What's my timer on the world here? Oop, wait, what? Oh, wow. Am I happy that didn't do anything? There you go. We can plan. Pods and... Hold on. Let's take a look at this first. We got 6 days. The insects aren't that scary, but I don't see any reason why we'd take this. Orbital power beam's kind of cool. But no, I'm just not going to worry about that. That's just going to interfere with other things we don't know. I don't need to hit this. I'm going to send Caravan. We'll go back to sending book. Thank you. There might be some extra weight to do. We don't need all this chem fuel because we don't have the chem fuel generator. In fact, I could go and sell all of it. We're going to get more, so it's fine. Looks like we should buy more neutromine next time. We're also going to take the shuttle engines and, again, try to drop them along the way. That's going to be the idea. Oh, look, surprisingly low on cloth, actually. Get rid of some of these little leather stacks and the ambrosia. And we still need to hopefully buy some Lucy. Pulsar, so plate armor, that book is done. Tube television's still a thing. Those are the skill books. Weapons can stay, then clothing. I'm going to sell off 4 fire foam packs because we only need, like, we've got our limit set to 5. The smoke pack, the insanity lances, and then corsets like crazy, baby. Chuk, and then all the silver. And then I don't think you need it, but we'll give you a trio of survival meals as well. All right, do that. Flapjack is idle, as often they are. Resource. Oh, we actually are nearly out of steel. Oh my god, it's happening. We'll do some mining. Here, let's mine this one. Book's going on an insult spree, because he himself is insulted. Caravan formation, okay. And Izal, he's got gutworms. Are you sickly? Yeah, you're sickly. Okay. That's a little annoying with Book. Huh. All right. Well, it's fine. You'll get a catharsis for the next thing. You'll probably be tired. This is actually going to be... Okay, this is definitely going to slow down some of the caravanning stuff, but sure. Major break risk on a couple of people. Maybe we should have just said no to you. I mean, you did help to construct this, and that's appreciated. We do some random conversion rituals. I don't think there's any good reason to do that. Plus, Book would want to do it, so... Do you start a social fight or something so that you don't give everyone massive insulted debuffs? I think it's also time to make this class... Actually, there is enough room. It'll look a little stupid. But I'm going to set a light bulb in there. And then I think we want 6 speakers. We're going to do this. Yes, it looks stupid. But this way we can do some proper dance parties. So we're going to move to that. This is done and hooked up. We got all the grid excess. We could even, like, turn these off. We'll leave these here. That's fine. But yeah, our power situation is totally good. Are you still insulting? Wow. Maybe I can't. No, I really don't want to re-queue the caravan. Force caravan to part. Yeah, that's in the base game. Okay, no longer insult spreeing. Passed out on the floor. If I recruit you and do this. Actually, you might still not go to the bed, but you will at least sleep. Well, other people should now be loading the caravan or Book. Right? I think so. I don't really see it happening. Let me wake you up again. You're above the critical thing. I'm going to put Hall up to the max for everyone. Maybe that's all that was missing. But we'll send Book out and you can sleep off map. It'll be fine. Everyone's got their saddlebags on, but are they packed? Yep, there we go. So go back down here, please. And we'll fill... Oh, yeah, from these guys walking through. This will trigger some cleaning. Actually, let's floor this area. I mean, technically, this... Maybe not, actually. If this is where people are assembling the caravans, there'll always be animal filth generated. I might be fine with it. It's such a temporary little thing. You know what? We're going to do it. Then, otherwise, we're going to have slightly faster movement in a fairly high-traffic area, plus a little bit better dirt management in high-traffic area. Okay, Book, before you go anywhere, if I check items... Shuttle engine. Yep, there we go. Crazy! Normally such a high part. Well, I don't think we need 2, but having a shuttle engine is such an important thing normally, but this is not going to apply to this run. This is just a weird run in every single way. Major break risk, probably a bunch of insults. Oh, are they leaving? Oh, no, they're hauling that stuff. Okay. Hauling is just a 2 right now. We definitely have mechs at this stage. Tantrum because insulted, smash things in the room. Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. It's hardly the end of the world. Okay, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Good luck with that. Oh, William, you gotta still come back over here, please. Where are the others? Down there. And in there. But these guys might be slightly annoying because they might be smashing things. Yeah, move. Just try to buy a little bit of time here with the gaps. I don't know that it's really increasing the time between attacks. Did you grab with a gun? Okay, that's actually quite cool behavior. Okay, yeah, they're fleeing. These guys in here. Unrecruit you because you can just go and keep hunting these guys. Brando, it's got what plants crave. Literally, we're going to bury you and turn you into fertilizer. Actually, we're going to cremate you, turn you into ash, and use that to make fertilizer. Okay. Unrestrict. All right, well, done and done. Could someone maybe go and rescue Salazar so they don't have to slow crawl their way to the thing? But the crawling update, which was what? I guess that was with the anomaly update. Was that 1.5? 1.4? I don't know. Anyway, it's really cool to see them crawl. But it really does, I think, actually impede their ability to get help or something. I mean, no, I guess they get rescued even while they're crawling, normally. Or do they? Do colonists get auto-rescued if they're in crawl mode? They certainly get auto-rescued if they're on down mode, a defoliator ship. Okay, this could be slightly awkward. You guys are all asleep. There's no proximity activator. You're not that close to our base. This can be something we can ignore until we want to deal with. Okay. I'm not putting any restrictions on. This could be another case for... It's not well, okay, this could be an animal pulsar case. Yep, we're gonna wait for Book to come back. Oh, I didn't realize you were there. Sorry, I thought you were asleep on the way. We'll wait for Book to come back, and I think we'll pulsar it. Grab some chocolate. Oh yes, I want to buy new Tromium this time. Sell the chem fuel off. We're still good on components. Although it's still wealth conversion. Like, I could consider doing this just because we're converting wealth from, like, there's still going to be wealth, but we're losing some. Like, we could also consider medicine. We've got lots of money. Can sell the plate armor. I think we already have a tube television book, but I guess we'll buy you anyway. An Architect leg. Interesting. Kid vac suit, no. Cataphract helmet, maybe. Okay, so we can't buy... well, hang on. We haven't gotten around to selling... Ooh, I think we still needed one shield belt for one of our mailiers. We are going to sell a lot of corsets. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're not going to turn... Like, we're not going to come home with more money than we left. Well, we're still going to have tons of silver left. Okay. Another flat screen television? No, I don't think so. Anything else I want to buy? Just for funsies? We don't need chem fuel. Could take more cloth just to turn into more goods to sell, but no. Oh, wait, I missed the Lucy. Oh my god. I'm sure people were screaming. Yes. Thank goodness. Okay. We could buy steel. Like, we literally were running low on steel. Why don't I oh, you're too heavy. I was gonna say, why don't we convert a bunch of silver into steel? Let's just do that. Steel, plus steel. You know what? We'll get another psychic animal pulsar. Should I get a soother too? No, that's gonna be fine. Let's do that. Come home. Excellent. Okay, now you're sleeping legitimately because it's night. Okay, good. We'll come home, and then, yeah, we'll have someone... I think we'll have to do a little snipe to wake them up, because I don't think the animals will aggro off them naturally. And then we'll make sure to seal this door. Well, we'll try to remember to seal that door. Oh my god, we're 43 minutes in. Then tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a cut here, but that is going to be the plan for the next episode, which should be immediately after this one, or I might wait for Book to come home and then do it. We'll see. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.